Yes, welcome to the LEC post-game lobby. I was just thinking, we used to never have Astralis on PGL, and now they're literally on here every single time, Leader. It's nuts.
Literally.
Literally, you have to talk in the mic, I think. Nobody heard that joke.
It's fine, it's fine. It's good.
Repeat it.
No. It's
fine.
okay.
Also, if you think that Leader is like looking tired or like he's falling asleep, that's not true, because we got some comments last time.
This is just how I look normally.
the way he chills. But first up, congratulations.
Thank you.
Fantastic victory. I feel like you were the favorites going into this from the public perception, and it's also what it seemed like in Game 1. But in Game 2, did you feel like they caught you off guard and that they were stronger than you expected them to be?
No, not really. I think they were actually not even playing second game good.
Oh.
Because they were so far ahead and couldn't close out the game. And then like it was just we lost ourselves. Maokai died level 1, had W start, couldn't clear, both had to leash, and then some oopsie here and oopsie there, and then oh shit.
I'm on Zed and
yeah. And then but I think they still played consistently, you know. The way they were playing the game was really, really methodic, I thought. But then again, I don't think they will be a good team if they keep playing like this. I think they were giving up too much, especially late game. And they respect Fog a little bit too much as well, I think.
Dagda, you were saying that as well in terms of kind of how you compare the two teams' macros, where Astralis were definitely better.
Yeah, I definitely think they could have tried to play a lot in Game 2 specifically through the Jax a little bit more. Like your 4-0 and Jax, you can actually try and play through side and then try and get rid of some of that fog of war by invading top side, getting vision, trying to set up a little bit more for the split push. But it just felt like they never really felt comfortable to kind of go for that, and gave you a lot of opportunities, as you said, to try and make that comeback happen, which I think you did a really good job of. Especially, it's like you kind of giggling to yourselves a little bit on where they kept trying to dive you on top side inhibitor turret in Game 2, and it just wasn't happening for them.
Yeah. I mean, we had good wave clear. That's the thing.
Yeah.
People think we don't have wave clear, but Zed with Hydra, and then we have Siri, and we're like scaling, you know, like let's get 2 items, let's get 3 items there. We can hold the line. We're just laughing to ourselves, you know, because in our minds the game is lost still, you know.
Yeah.
But still, like we're gonna make them tired for it. You know, we're gonna make them sweat for this game, so they're like really, really tired going into the third game, because being on a defensive side on an already lost game is more. It's less mentally draining on when you're 1 game down, you have a lead, and you have to close it out, and then you throw 2 times in top side. So it's like really, really tiring for them. And I think it kind of showed in third game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it did as well. We also had the pause, which was really unfortunate. We heard there was some stuff in all chat. Is there anything you can say? Was it funny or?
I mean, we had Malphite, so we just all spammed "you will lose" to them, you know,
Yeah.
like on cooldown, because there's like a video on YouTube, 1-hour version of Malphite "you will lose," and some people might get annoyed by it, you know. So we're just playing the mental game. But apparently, Razork muted all of us already.
Oh, so it worked.
Is that why he didn't see the run from 113 when he was invading blue?
Yes. But in the pause, we were chatting to him. I was like looking him in the eyes, and then he said he had chat muted. He was not looking. But we're already in his head then, if he has us full muted.
Well, how does he know he had something to mute?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, to be fair, I was saying it today, like specifically the emote choice on 113. Today I found more tilting than in the past if I was playing against it and I saw that freaking penguin every time, and then I'm getting dove.
Oh,
yeah. You maybe have it muted that you don't see it.
I don't think so, but I don't notice these things really in game.
Really?
Yeah,
It's huge.
I've never muted pings or chat from everyone. I just don't even notice it.
Untiltable, I think.
Yeah.
We always ask when you play an opponent, and when you beat an opponent, of course, we ask about the opponents, what you thought, but I'd love to know what you think your team did well, because it is the first best of 3s or the best ofs that you play with this Astralis. So what do you think you excelled at today, and where do you think you need to do some work?
I think after first game, we adapted our bans a little bit, but I think we were a little bit loose on the 3rd pick from enemy top laner, I would say. So we had to like force them into an even worse position without putting too much resources into top lane. And then we picked good champions, and we got an angle. My jungler said pick Aurelia. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, your jungler said it?
Yeah, I didn't say it.
I don't believe that.
No. Go listen to the voice cams. I did not say that. And then I'm like, okay, go Aurelia. And then we played it out. And I think we had good mental. Even after the second loss, even in the game of second loss, we were like first loss, second game, sorry. So I'm happy with my team, how they were playing the best of 3.
Was there ever a part where you did start to get nervous? Because it felt like you fell behind Game 1, but very good comeback. Then Game 2 was behind, and then Game 3 was a little bit back and forth. Was there ever a point where you really kind of felt nervous, or were you confident that you could just beat them in that mid to late game?
I think I was for sure more nervous in the second game after, like, I think the level 1 def is like whatever for me, but it's like I get dove and then Lissandra is 2 kills suddenly because he started with the first blood as well, and then it's like very annoying to play. The Drake fight we lost, the Herald fight we lost, and it was like combos, you know, like it was a combo on us. But I think was not necessarily like stressed out throughout the games. Everyone was calm, everyone was chill. We played out the game like we always do, and we won.
Yeah, boom. And now you're 1 best of 3 away from making it to the playoffs. In fact, you'll be playing Vitality on Monday for that. I, for one, am extremely excited to see that mid lane matchup because Perkz played Yone today and was smurfing it as well. So how much are you looking forward to facing Perkz in a best of 3?
I mean, Perkz in regular season wasn't so good, I think. But the thing with Perkz is he always shows up in best of 3s, best of 5s. So I want to see how he is in that series. That's what I'm looking forward to see his shape. If the rumors are true.
Are the rumors true? Yeah, we'll see, indeed. Of course, there's also Mad and Fnatic. That is next week. They get a bit of time to workshop what happened, Dagda. What's your gut telling you? And if you win that one, you still have ways to go before you make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tough one because I think myself, Goober, could have gone talking backstage. I thought the Mads draft would have improved a lot more coming into this week. I thought having the week off would have helped out, but it felt like they were still making a lot of mistakes coming into it. They don't feel comfortable in a ton of the meta picks when you look towards like bot lane specifically. It wasn't very good. And then even first pick in the Void didn't really work out for them. So I think if Fnatic keep drafting as well as they have been, it could be an issue for Mad Lions. But at least then now they have another week to try and get that practice and feel more comfortable in some of these picks.
What do you think?
I think I agree with that Mad Lions have really, really shaky drafts. They've had it throughout the whole week. But I think looking at their identity and how they want to play, I don't think it's going to get solved anytime soon, honestly, except if someone decides to like take the bullet and just play something that is actually like good with the other champions.
Yeah.
Because it feels like the draft is all over the place, really. And Fnatic obviously have solid drafts. But gameplay-wise, I think Fnatic is more lacking than Mad Lions. If Mad Lions get a draft they can actually play. Okay, and when I think about it, stylistically, I think Mad Lions is countered by Fnatic. So,
Why?
Because they play really, really kite-back comps. Fnatic always looks to stable lanes, kite back, make enemy come into us, and play slow. And Mad Lions, they have Hylissang, he loves to go in. So it's like, and the meme in our team was, kill Hylissang first, and Mad Lions is going to lose the fight. And I think Hylissang will die a lot.
I can see that. I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, especially when it's been caught out so often. Like, it kind of feels like they're not really working together on Mad Lions, where you've got Hilly who's trying to ward. You don't really have, like, jungler working with them or anything like that. Like, I think there's just a lot of disconnect on the team. So I can definitely see if you can pick off Hilly just at the right time, the whole team's going to fall apart.
I almost forgot, but of course we also have Group B playing tomorrow because that's how the system works. I wasn't here last time. It was the first week of groups, so I got a little bit confused. But we've got BDS versus SK and G2 versus Koi. Can I get a quick prediction?
I think BDS probably going to come out as favourites against SK. I think SK have kind of lost their footing a bit from Winter. Looks like X-Kick just hasn't really found that magic against that we had, and I think Marcoon hasn't been able to find as much pressure they can put down towards that bot side as well. So if the BDS can get solid comps played towards Dragons like they have been, I think they're in a decent spot.
I think SK has to show up a lot on the day because the thing with BDS is they're consistent. They have their drafts down and they have their picks on 4-5 that they can, that fits with their style as well. Usually, I think BDS actually has good drafts, like Fnatic, right?
Yeah.
Both of them are really, really good drafts where they have solid bot lane with a solid jungler, and then 4-5 does their own thing, you know, like Adam does his own thing. He plays his Olaf, Darius, whatever he wants to here and there, and then mid lane just plays as a fill role. I think he's the filler of the team. And then I think their consistency is going to make them win the game again, like the series against SK.
Okay.
Do you see, because obviously today Fnatic kept kind of going for red side, do you see them BDS as a team that will probably value red side a little bit more? Because I know we look at like LPL, LCK, and yourselves are valuing blue, but I think BDS is probably someone that does actually work better on red side here.
I don't think so, actually. I think they're going to go blue side as well because they have to play through bot lane, and usually when you go blue side, you will most likely get the stronger bot lane as long as like everything is not banned out, you know? And just like I said, their mid laner is a filler, so he doesn't need much attention. They don't need to play through him, and their bot lane is usually the one they go through or their top laner. So they have two choices that they can make, and I think for teams like that, the blue side is pretty strong.
Awesome. Not going to keep you much longer. Of course, where's my phone? No. Oh, here. Because you have to prepare also for your game. Also, the LCS is on, so we actually can't talk forever, unfortunately, because we want to watch that. But first, we're going to take a selfie. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Anyways, as I said already, that does it for the LEC today, but we will continue our broadcast tomorrow. I can't look at the camera because I gotta read this, at 17:45 CEST. But if you want some more League of Legends, you are in luck. The LCS is live right now with their Spring Split semi-final where FlyQuest is taking on the Golden Guardians. So get your butts over to twitch.tv/LCS. No spoilers, but Game 1 is already through, and they're just about to hop in the Champ Select for Game 2. Bye-bye!
I'm the GOAT.
Yeah, I'm the GOAT.
Yeah, I'm the GOAT.
Yeah, I'm the GOAT.
You're the GOAT. If this goes on my ship, people will think we have like serious ego problems. Outfit is the most humble guy on Vitality. You won't believe it until you hear it.
I actually am, I think. For sure, bro.
Hans Samadesh wants a wrong and lame illusion. This guy's so bad.
Perks locked up, cease and desist coming out. Perks pops the stopwatch, flashes and escapes the charm under the towers. Well, Niski will take an extra tower shot. Niski trying to get in between the towers here, but Kaiser should be able to flash. Hook can flash away from Niski. Perks flash available, Event Horizon down. Perks flashes over it, misses the charm, misses the Everfrost, and Niski with the heist of the century gets out.
Wow.
Looking. Listen to ult, listen to ult. Fight. The bomb bot. Look more okay. Look more okay. Go ahead. Great resetting. Wait, resetting. 5 my ulti, by the way.
I'm home.
You have to go here. I think we win. By the way, we have Lissandra ulti. Go, please. Go. I got it. Marco.
I will set.
Okay,
Zed
that.
ulted me, Zed no ult. He's mega useless.
Look at Sivir.
Yeah, I go.
Sivir no
Please flash. I'm coming.
Wildly, maybe a strong word. Is this about to connect?
Onto the side, Cobbett has no cleanse.
Ulti coming in. He will now going to try to follow up. That's the knockback pulling in. The shockwave comes through. It's a clean combo from Fnatic. I don't know if this fight's going to play out well for them. Flashing out to safety now. Oscar Renan takes 1-1-3 to the death round. The showdown, the cage fight. But he's losing. He's losing the cage fight. He's running for his life. The cleanest bubble I have seen all day.
Let's send it over to someone who's very beautiful, stunning, so smart, the biggest of brains. It's Medic! Yay!
Good job, mate.